All right, Mr. Paul from Ohio, we're starting on your RCI 39 VHP. This is my favorite radio from RCI at the moment. Got your RF power all the way down. 10-watt scale, looks like it's doing about 3 there. Ooh, ooh. So 3 on low. I would set that more like 2. And then roll up the power. Oh, looks like it's going past 10. So we'll go to the 50-watt scale. Oh my, yeah, that's a bit too high there. It's like, and this meter's tight also. That's like 18, 19. Oh, oh, and it's swinging back. Oh, and it's flat top in there. I want to turn that carrier down a bit so we don't blow anything up. So we want some forward. Oh, oh, should be set more like 10 on high. Oh, that way it swings forward. Yeah, see the flat top and the flat bottom? We'll tune the flat tops out of it, and we'll set the carrier up for like 10, 11 on high, and 2 on low. That way you got some forward RMS. You'll have a lot better audio with this thing. I want to open it up and see what they did. If they removed the limiter, I'm thinking that the VR, AMC VR is just cranked wide open or close to it. Bump, bump. So noisy, I got to get new coax. SWRs are like up close to 2. I got to get up on the ladder and see what's going on up there. Bump, bump. For the bump, bump haters. All right, man, RCI 39 VHP. Let's see what she's doing on peak. We'll go right to the 50-watt scale. Oh yeah, putting 50 in the corner, that's for sure. Oh, let's put the 250 slug in there. Let's see what she's doing on peak. So 250-watt scale would be the top scale. Audio 1 2 1 2. Check right around 75, 80. Probably gonna see a little less than that after I clean it up. But that's okay because it's not all about watts. It's about clean power. She is a pretty radio, man. I love this radio. Echo board, talkback, adjustable RF power so you can turn it down and hit any box that you want. 3 levels of dim, 10K, jump, NBNL, receiver's nice and quiet. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this radio. Sexy mama. Okay, nothing too funny going on here. Looks like TR32s hopefully in there. This middle leg looks like it might be a little, see some burned flux on there. So we'll have to check that out when we flip it over. Looks like somebody was messing around there a little bit. Sometimes I like to build up this mod rail here with solder. That helps a lot. There's definitely a lot of current going through that. So sometimes I dump a little solder on that. Bump, bump. There it is again. For the bump, bump haters. Oop. Audio chip. That one soldered there looks like it needs a little solder on it also. Looks a little dirty. So I'll clean that up and put some fresh solder on it. Bias voltage is good on all finals. It's like 3.5 to 3.6. Check this out though. Look at the collectors on the finals. Here's the driver, and here's the finals. You know what that means, right? Seems like RCI is incorporating the red wire on the bottom mod. The old Billy Dean Ward NPC RC mod, or at least part of it. So that's why these radiators are doing some swing. Right on. I'm digging it. When they do that, it bypasses the regulator. See, the regulator's staying nice and cool now. We got the carrier turned down to 10 on the high, 2 on the low. And there's the 50. Turn up the mic gain. 50-watt scale. There's your 10, putting the 50 in the corner. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll put a tone in it so you can see it. She's nice and clean now. Oh there. Let's put bigger slug in. $250. $250 peak. Looking at the, oh yeah, dude. There we go. We got her doing 75, 80 clean now after the tune. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. Chat, 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 chat. It's all close to 100 there even. Nice and clean, nice and mean. Not a perfect waveform, but them flat tops are gone. And look at this. 56 hertz high. I noticed that after I started tuning, so I definitely got to get that 56 back to 0, for you. And I set up your modulation meter here a little bit better. Oh, so it wasn't slamming so hard against the back, because this thing is talking. All right, let's get that frequency set up. I'll go back through the TX tune, and then we'll move on to the receiver. What was really important to me with this radio was to check that bias voltage. You know, since they're volting these 2 finals stock from the factory like that, this side of the chassis is going to stay a little bit cooler, but this heat sink's going to get, you know, pretty hot if you rag on it a lot. Make sure you got a good SWR with this radio. These are all MOSFETs. 1.5 or lower. Bump, bump. Hello.
Audio 1, 2. Audio. Oh, 1, 2. Check, check. Hello. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Audio. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Check, check. Boom, boom. Yup, that's nice and clean now, brother. Clean and mean, though. It's not perfectly clean like a telephone. It's like AM rip your face off clean, 577 Jersey style, a bump bump.
You can definitely see the AMC kicking in, man. Boy, this thing is gonna sound so weak, brother. You should be getting some flowers now that she's all dialed in on you. All right, we're gonna go through the receiver. I don't think there's much wrong with the receiver because the noise floor was very low when I was listening to it, but we'll check it out with the signal gen just to finish up this whole process. And I want to check the tightness and the thermal compound on all these active devices here, and also on your AM reg. The echo board here was loose. I tightened that up. I'm going to make sure I put a little bit of Loctite on that so it doesn't come loose on you again. Bump, bump. Oh yeah, man, I was wanting to upgrade this 1000 UF 25 volt here, your audio buffer, and then your main filter cap, which is back here. Or was that one already a 2200? Oh, that's already a 2200, so we'll leave that alone. We'll just upgrade this one here from 1000 to a 2200. That way you get a little bit more filtering. Man, look at these beefy power wires coming in here. And they got a nice choke here on the wires here. Probably a mix 43 mix. Yeah, I really dig this radio, man. Really dig it. RCI did such a great job on this radio. I always love seeing one on my bench. Board is nice and thick, solid. I'm probably going to be buying one of these babies. Bump, bump. Power all the way up. There's your 10. Doing about 13 RMS, man. That's definitely a Cobra and a Connex killer right there. 75, 80 peak. And that's on a stingy bird slug. Oh, God. This is why I love this stuff, guys. This is right from the factory. The receiver, I haven't touched a thing yet. Minus 70 dBm. S9. On the money. Make sure that RF gain's all the way up. Squelch is off. Minus 120. Oh, we're working out of the internal here. Minus 130. Wow. Yeah, she's nice and quiet. I was hearing it at minus 135, man, and that thing's got like hardly any noise in it, so I don't even think I'm going to touch the receiver on it. Bump, bump. Leave it alone when it's good. I don't know who tunes these radios, but they got to definitely invest in like a bird meter or something, because the carriers are always way too high on them, you know? I mean, swinging backwards, dude. That's like saturation, heat, inefficiency. Totally horrible on these FETs, man. These things like to breathe. They like to breathe, man. They got to have some headroom. Swinging backwards, that's ridiculous. A radio that does advertise to do whatever, 75, 80, 100 watts, can't be dead keying like 25 watts and swinging backwards. Don't over tweak it. Put it where it's supposed to be. Kind of getting tired of seeing it. People just need to keep their paws out of these radios. And I won't even say bump bump for that. Alright, Paul, man, thank you very much for sending this radio my way. These are one of my favorite radios to work on. I love these things. I can't wait to get one for myself. I'll put the covers back on it. Shoot you an email. 577 Jersey. And we'll catch you all on the next one. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, a little shout out to, I want to make a couple of shout outs. Number 3 down there in North Carolina. Dallas Rife out there somewhere in Texas. You know who you are. Shout out to you. Old Stone-Faced Grasshopper. Shout out to you, man. I'm going to be working on your amp here. Actually, I already started working on it. Have you guys ever seen such a beautiful amp? I mean, look at the shape of this thing. We're going to do a short video on it. Looky there. 2 Japanese Soldier, 2 SC2290s. Doesn't get any better than that. But we're going to do a quick video on that. This thing's got to be from the 70s for sure. Alright guys, 577 Jers. We'll catch you on the next one. Bump, bump.